The role of the product owner. The product owner is often a business person and is an expert in the product or the project. Let's start with their primary purpose. The reason that we have a product owner is to maximize the value. We want to maximize the value of the work being done by the Scrum team. Value is what this job is all about. Let's go into the three big parts of the role. We've got the why, the what, and the when. First of all, we'll start with the why. It's really important to help connect the developers and the rest of the Scrum team with the purpose. Why are we doing what we're doing? I remember going to India to see teams in India. They were working away, they were developing code, and they were working for different clients across the world. I asked some of them, I said, why are you doing that? You know, it looks great that you're writing this code for this feature, but why are you doing it? What's the bigger picture? They didn't know. They didn't know. It really helps motivate people if you can help them understand why we're doing what we're doing. So as a product owner, you will set the purpose. Now, when it comes to most projects and products, there's three major reasons why we do things. First of all, some things we do are just about making money, and that's okay. If that's the case, then let's call it out. There are other things we're doing that are around efficiency. So you might be working on an improvement project. A regulatory project would probably also come under this efficiency type banner. And my third type of project, now these are my favorites, are ones that help create happier customers. So make sure you're aware, what is it? What is the purpose? Why are we doing this? The other part of your job here is to set the context and just give an update on where things are at right now. So make sure you give the context on where we are. That's the why. Second part of the job is the what. What should we work on next to maximize the value for our customers? Now, the way we do this is through the product backlog. The product backlog is a list of all of the things that we could do, and I emphasize we could do, to achieve the product goal. It's just a to-do list. It's ever-changing, it's dynamic, and it's prioritized by value. Prioritized by value, with the item at the top giving the most value to the customer and the item at the bottom being of least value. So the job of the product owner is to prioritize the list. The other part of the what that you need to do is to clarify for the developers some of these items and to educate them. So clarify, but also educate them on some of the detail within the product backlog items. That's the what. Third thing is the when. And this is the really exciting part of the job. You decide whether or not we go live. Do we switch this on? We do some work in a sprint. It's called the product increment. Do we switch that on and give it to customers? So we call that releasing. When to release. Do we go live? Second part of the job is when to stop. When have we delivered enough value? Now, agile initiatives have quite a steep value curve at the beginning. And over time, that value curve flattens out. And as a product owner, you need to look for that. Have we delivered enough value? Should we stop adding new features and functions to a system and potentially move the Scrum team onto the next product? We don't necessarily retire that product or kill it, but we stop adding features. We want to put our efforts to maximize value for customers with a different product. So stop. And the final one is canceling a sprint. So the product owner has the authority to cancel a sprint. Now, canceling a sprint isn't that common. It's only happened to me once in my career. And that was when we were selling part of the company and we had Scrum teams working on separation activities. Things like separating the people, separating the systems, separating the technology. An announcement came out 2 days into one of our sprints that the sale of the company was off. We are no longer selling the company. And therefore, we cancelled the sprint, because what was the point in continuing for another 8 working days when the sale was off? So it's pretty rare. cancelling a sprint. That's the role of the product owner. They are there to maximize value. They set why we're doing what we're doing, what it is we're going to do next, and when do we go live. Thank you.